10 minutes left. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, I have carried this truth for you in the highest courts of heaven, waiting for the moment your spirit would be ready to hear it. This is that moment. If you turn away now, you may continue your days with questions that never find their answers. But if you stay, if you open your heart fully, I will place before you the truth you have been sensing but could not see. It will not come to harm you, it will come to free you. Free from doubt, free from wondering, free from the quiet weight you've been carrying without knowing why. I have watched you walk through seasons that tested the deepest parts of you, smiling for others while you quietly longed for clarity. And today, heaven has chosen to give you that clarity. Pause with me, my child. Do not scroll, do not rush away. Something is already moving in your favor as you hear these words. A conversation has been happening in a place you cannot see, and your name is at the center of it, not as a target, but as a choice. There are decisions being made that will shift the direction of your life, and God will not allow those decisions to be made without your awareness. This is why I was sent to you now, in this exact moment. You have felt it lately, the subtle shifts in energy around certain people, the strange pull in your heart that tells you something is unfolding just beyond your sight. That's not your imagination. That's heaven trying to get your attention. And now, here you are, reading the very message that was timed for your spirit before this day even began. If you stay, you will understand. If you leave, the details will remain hidden. Beloved, I am not here to plant suspicion. I am here to shine light. Light on the paths ahead of you, light on the choices you must make, light on the blessings that are already walking toward you. This is not about what you might lose, this is about what you are about to gain. Because when the truth stands before you, it will clear away every shadow that has made you question yourself. In less than the time it takes for these words to fade, something will confirm itself to you. It may be a message, a glance, a sentence spoken without thought, but it will carry weight in your spirit. And when it does, you will know, this is what Michael was speaking about. It will not shake you, it will steady you. It will not break you, it will build you. So breathe, my child, and listen. This truth is not arriving to bring chaos, it is arriving to bring peace. The kind of peace that comes from knowing where you stand, the kind of peace that makes your steps lighter because you are no longer walking blind. And when you know, you will be ready for the blessings that have been waiting for the moment you could receive them without distraction, without fear, without doubt. Stay here with me. Because what I am about to unfold has been kept from you for far too long. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, heaven does not speak in vain. When a message reaches you like this, it is because something important is aligning in the unseen. Right now, while you sit here reading, threads are being woven together in places you cannot see, and they are pulling your future into view. The person you will meet, the opportunity that will open, the answer you have been waiting for, all of it is circling closer, ready to appear. But before it arrives, there is something you must understand. You have been sensing shifts, haven't you? Moments where you felt the energy in a room change, where you noticed eyes watching you in a way you couldn't explain, where words landed differently than they were spoken. This isn't paranoia, this is discernment. Your spirit knows when change is near, and it has been trying to tell you that a reveal is on the way. That's why heaven positioned you here, now, with me speaking these words into your heart. Listen closely. There is a piece of information, a truth, that has the power to set the tone for your next season. It's not a threat, it's a gift. Because when you have clarity, you walk differently. You stop chasing what isn't meant for you. You stop doubting the blessings that are. You start stepping into rooms without wondering if you belong. And this truth will do exactly that for you. Michael says, I have been watching over your connections, your conversations, your decisions. There have been people and places that seemed safe but were quietly draining you. You didn't notice right away because your heart is pure and you see the best in others. But God has decided that this season will not continue with half light and half truth. What is genuine will be confirmed. What is not will be removed. Not to leave you empty, but to make space for something better. Hold this in your heart. The moment you know the truth, it will feel like you can finally exhale after holding your breath for too long. The questions that kept you awake will find their answers. The unease you couldn't name will dissolve. And in its place will be peace so steady that you will wonder how you ever lived without it. Stay a little longer, because what comes next is the beginning of your release. I will not let you walk blind into the next chapter. I will guard your steps so that when the blessing arrives, it meets you in strength, not in confusion. And that blessing, it is already in motion. Even now, there are voices speaking your name with honor in rooms you have never entered. There are hands preparing opportunities that will fit you perfectly. And there are hearts being aligned to love you without condition or agenda. But here is the part you must not miss. When the truth comes, receive it with gratitude, not fear. Do not wish it away because it changes the way you see someone or something. Do not run from it because it challenges what you believed before. Truth is the currency of heaven, and God is spending it on you now because He trusts you with it. So take this moment as a holy pause. Let the world be quiet around you and listen to the stillness. That stirring in your spirit? That is the sound of chains falling, of paths clearing, of destiny approaching. And when you step forward from here, you will know, this was the turning point. This was when the questions ended and the journey truly began. You are still here. That tells me your spirit knows this is not just another message, but a direct alignment between heaven and your heart. Archangel Michael says, Beloved, I have seen the way you have been searching for answers in quiet moments, asking God for a sign that what you feel inside is real. This is that sign. Not a coincidence, not an accident, a divine appointment. And if you stay with me, the clarity you've been chasing will meet you right here. Think about the times recently when something felt off, even though everything on the surface looked fine. A smile that didn't feel warm. A conversation that carried an unspoken edge. A plan that suddenly changed without explanation. Your spirit was picking up on shifts before your mind could put the pieces together. This is how heaven works, you feel the vibration before you see the move. And right now, you are on the edge of the reveal. Do not look away. There is a truth that will come to you soon, not to break you, but to make you unshakable. It may arrive in a small moment, but it will carry the weight of an entire season of answers. You will hear it or see it, and something inside you will whisper, "This is it." And in that moment, you will feel a peace that only comes when your spirit finally understands what it has been sensing all along. Michael says, "I have been standing in the places you cannot see, guarding you from words not meant to shape your future and guiding the right voices toward you." There are conversations happening right now about your name, and for once, they are not about taking from you. They are about blessing you. Decisions are being made that will open doors so precisely aligned, you will know they were made in heaven before they were made on earth. Beloved, you have walked through enough seasons of uncertainty. This is the beginning of your season of certainty, where the people around you will not just stand near you, they will stand with you. Where the opportunities ahead will not just look good, they will feel right in your spirit. Where your days will not just be full, they will be full of meaning. But before you step into that, heaven wants you to see clearly. No more wondering if someone's loyalty is real. No more pouring into spaces that don't pour back. No more giving your heart to places where your presence is tolerated, not treasured. The truth coming your way is your release from all of that. So lean in closer. Stay here until the last word. Because in a short time, something will shift. It might be as quick as a message appearing on your phone, as subtle as a sentence in passing, or as undeniable as someone looking into your eyes and saying exactly what your heart already knew. When it happens, you will not feel shaken. You will feel steady. And in that steadiness, you will take your next step into a chapter so aligned, you will wonder how you ever lived without this clarity. I will walk with you into it. I will go before you to make the way clear. I will stand beside you so no shadow can return. And I will remain behind you to close every door that no longer serves your future. This is not the end of a message, this is the opening of your new life. We are almost there. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, every word you have read until now has been preparing your heart for what is about to open. You are standing at the very edge of a truth that will change the way you see your past and the way you walk into your future. And I promise you, the moment it comes, it will feel like a deep breath after years of holding it in. Think of how many nights you lay awake, replaying conversations, wondering why certain people shifted, why certain opportunities disappeared, why your spirit felt heavy without explanation. You told yourself it was just life, that things happen for no reason, but heaven knew better. Every delay had a purpose. Every closed door was a shield. Every unanswered question was a wall of protection until the right time came. And now, beloved, the right time is here. I want you to picture something. A puzzle with one missing piece. You've been staring at it for so long, you've memorized every gap, every space, every edge. And suddenly, that missing piece is placed in your hands. The moment it clicks into place, the image is whole. This is exactly how your spirit will feel when the truth arrives. Do not fear this. This is not a truth that will make you collapse, this is a truth that will make you rise. It will take away the weight of wondering. It will replace the ache of why with the certainty of now I understand. And when you understand, you will be able to move forward without hesitation, without looking over your shoulder, without second-guessing your worth. Michael says, I have walked the path ahead of you and I have cleared the ground of anything that could trip you. I have shut the mouths of those who would twist your truth. I have set watch over the doors you will enter next. What lies ahead for you is not another season of survival, it is a season of abundance. Not just in resources, but in love, in peace, in opportunity, in joy that feels steady no matter what is happening around you. Beloved, this is your turning point. This is the day you will look back on and say, that was when everything started to align. From here, blessings will not just arrive, they will flow. The right people will not just appear, they will stay. Opportunities will not just knock, they will open without you having to push. So hold this moment close. Stay with me until the very end. Because in the next steps, I will speak over you blessings that will not only fill your life but overflow into the lives of those connected to you. This is not the end, it is the beginning. Now the heavens open. Archangel Michael says, Beloved, you have been faithful in seasons where no one saw your effort. You have sown kindness where it was not returned, spoken hope into places that gave you silence, and kept moving when your own heart felt heavy. Today, heaven responds. The truth you are about to know is not just information, it is a key. The moment it is placed in your hand, locks will fall away. Locks on opportunities, on relationships, on dreams you thought had passed you by. I speak over your days ahead, peace that cannot be disturbed. When you wake in the morning, your thoughts will no longer rush to old fears, they will rest in the calm of knowing you are guided, protected, and seen. I speak over your nights, rest so deep that your body heals, your mind clears, and your spirit dreams in color again. I speak over your work, that it flows with ideas, partnerships, and breakthroughs you do not have to fight for, because they are meant for you. Beloved, you will notice the change quickly. Conversations will feel lighter. People will meet your eyes with sincerity instead of hidden motives. You will step into spaces where you do not need to shrink to be accepted, instead, the space will open wider to make room for you. The right people will find you, not because you chase them, but because your light draws them in ways words cannot. And hear me on this. The blessing coming will not be small. It will not be fragile. It will not feel like it could slip away at any moment. It will arrive steady, whole, and ready to stay. It will meet your needs, but also feed your soul. It will make you say, "This is what I've been waiting for," even when I didn't know how to name it. Michael says, I have gone ahead of you to prepare these places. I have spoken your name in rooms where it needed to be known. I have stood at the edges of your life to block what was never meant to enter. And now, with the truth about to be placed before you, you will see why it had to happen this way. You will see why certain people had to leave before certain blessings could arrive. You will see why waiting was not wasted, it was building. Stay with me just a little longer. Because the next words I speak will seal this season over you. When you hear them, let your heart say, yes, without hesitation. That yes will be your agreement with heaven, and once you give it, nothing can stop what is coming, that we have reached the moment your spirit has been waiting for. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, every second you've stayed with me has been preparing your heart to carry the blessings that are now on their way to you. Nothing you endured was wasted. Every delay was a doorway in disguise. Every goodbye was a clearing so that what is meant for you could finally find its way. And now, the doors of heaven are opening wide, not with a small blessing, but with a release so full that it will spill over into every corner of your life. I speak over you a new season of ease. No more walking with heavy steps, wondering if you're moving in the right direction. From now on, your spirit will recognize the right path before your feet even touch it. The air will feel lighter. Your days will begin with a quiet joy you don't have to force. The tension that lived in your chest will loosen, and you will breathe without the weight of yesterday pressing on you. Beloved, look at how far you've come. There were moments you thought you wouldn't survive, yet here you are, stronger, wiser, softer in the right places, unshakable in the rest. You are not the same person who began this journey. Your faith has grown. Your discernment has sharpened. Your heart has learned to love without losing itself. And because of this, heaven can now trust you with what was being held back until you were ready. Stay with me, because this is important. The truth you are about to know will not just explain the past, it will prepare you for the future. It will show you who truly belongs at your side and who was only passing through. It will confirm which doors are yours to walk through and which ones you can close without regret. This clarity is a gift, and once it's given, you will never again waste energy on what was never meant to stay. Michael says, I will walk with you into every room your name is called into. I will stand guard at the edges of your life so nothing false can creep back in. I will guide your steps so that every yes you give aligns with your destiny. And when you step into this next chapter, you will notice something powerful. You will no longer question if you deserve it. You will know you do. Beloved, the time of holding back is over. The time of doubting your worth is over. The time of settling for almost is over. Now begins the time of fullness, of divine timing, of blessings that feel like home from the moment they arrive. This is the moment where heaven leans in close and says, it's your turn. So lift your head. Breathe deeply. Say it with me now, I am ready. I am chosen. I am stepping fully into what was always mine. And as you say it, feel the shift, the atmosphere around you responding, the angels moving, the path ahead clearing. This is not the end of a message, it is the beginning of your new life. And I, Archangel Michael, will not leave your side for a single step of it. Stay here with me until the last word. Because, beloved, what I am about to pour into your heart will seal everything heaven has been speaking over you. Archangel Michael says, this is not just the closing of a chapter, this is the opening of the life you were always meant to live. And if you leave now, you will miss the fullness of what is being released into your hands in this very moment. You have walked through seasons of stretching, seasons where you gave without seeing a return, seasons where your heart wondered if it would ever feel light again. And yet, you stayed kind. You stayed open. You stayed willing to love, even when love wasn't returned in the way you deserved. Heaven saw it all. And heaven has decided that now is the time to repay you openly for everything you gave in private. Beloved, the blessings coming to you will not trickle, they will pour. You will see favor meet you in places you didn't even know your name had reached. You will find doors opening that you didn't knock on. You will hear yes in spaces where you once only heard no. And the relationships forming around you will carry loyalty so strong, you'll feel safe putting your heart into them. But listen, the truth you are about to receive is not meant to make you bitter, it is meant to make you free. When it arrives, you will feel clarity washing over you, washing away the residue of confusion and doubt. You will stop replaying old stories in your mind. You will stop giving second chances to things that don't belong in your future. You will begin to walk with the confidence of someone who knows they are exactly where they need to be. Michael says, I will be with you in the moment the truth is revealed. I will steady you if your heart feels the weight of it. I will guide you so that your response is led by wisdom, not reaction. And as you stand in that clarity, heaven will begin to release blessings that had been waiting for this very alignment. From now on, you will not have to question whether something is for you, your spirit will tell you instantly. You will feel peace that stays, even in the middle of uncertainty. You will walk into rooms that feel like home the moment you step in. And the people in your life will be there because they are meant to be, not because you had to fight for their place. Beloved, your waiting season has served its purpose. Now begins your season of receiving. Receiving love without condition. Receiving opportunities without struggle. Receiving peace without it being temporary. And as you receive, you will also overflow. Because what is coming to you is too much for you to hold alone. So take this as your sign. Your heart is ready. Your spirit is ready. The path is clear. The truth is on its way. And the blessings are already moving toward you faster than you think. Stay expectant. Stay present. And know this, you will never again walk through a season like the one you just left behind. This is your time, your turn, your testimony in motion. Don't leave now. You've come this far, and Archangel Michael says, Beloved, the very reason you are still here is because heaven did not want you to miss this final part. These are the words that will complete what has been unfolding in your heart since the moment you began reading. This is the part where everything comes together, where the questions find their answers, and where your spirit finally feels at rest. You have been faithful in the unseen. You have walked through silence without walking away from God. You have endured misunderstanding without letting bitterness grow in your heart. And because of that, you are now stepping into a place where favor will speak for you louder than any defense you could have given yourself. You will not have to explain why you deserve what is coming, the blessings themselves will prove it. Stay here, because I need you to hear this clearly. The truth arriving for you is not just a revelation, it is a release. It will unlock the doors that were stuck, shift the relationships that were stagnant, and close the ones that were secretly draining your light. It will make space for everything you have prayed for but could not hold while you were carrying what was not meant for you. Michael says, from this moment on, you will walk in a clarity that will make every choice easier. You will recognize who is for you and who is not without them ever having to speak it. You will know which opportunities to take and which ones to let go of. And you will stop questioning whether you are ready, because you will feel it in your spirit that you are. Beloved, what's coming next is personal. God has prepared blessings designed only for you, not borrowed, not shared, not meant for anyone else. The peace that is about to settle over your life will be so deep that even the storms around you won't be able to touch it. The love coming toward you will be so pure you will never again have to wonder if it's real. The opportunities opening will be so aligned you will never again feel like you're forcing your way in. And here is the most important part, this is just the beginning. The truth that is coming will not be the last blessing, it will be the first in a wave of blessings that follow. One open door will lead to another. One yes will lead to more yes. One moment of favor will introduce you to a lifetime of it. This is how heaven works. Once the flow begins, it doesn't stop. So take a deep breath. Feel the shift in the air. And say it with me now, I receive it. I am ready. I will not miss what is meant for me. Let those words echo in your heart, because they are your agreement with what God is already sending. Beloved, you will look back on this moment as the place where it all began to change. Not because you forced it, not because you chased it, but because you stayed, you believed, and you let heaven finish what it started. And I, Archangel Michael, will walk with you into every step of it. This is it. The moment where everything you've heard, everything you've felt, and everything you've been carrying comes together. Archangel Michael says, Beloved, you have stayed until now because your spirit knows there is something here meant only for you. This is not just the end of a message, this is the beginning of your testimony. And when you look back, you will remember that it started right here, in this exact moment. You have walked through fire and didn't let it burn away your kindness. You have been surrounded by storms and still found ways to speak hope into others. You have been overlooked, misunderstood, and underestimated, yet here you are, still standing, still loving, still open to what God can do. That strength, beloved, has been noticed in heaven. And because of it, blessings are being released to you that no one can take away. Stay close now, because this final part is the seal over your life for what's coming next. The truth you are about to know will not weaken you, it will strengthen you. It will draw a line between what belongs in your life and what no longer does. It will protect your future from carrying the same pain you've carried in your past. And it will prepare the space for what is already on its way, love that stays, peace that lasts, provision that flows, opportunities that fit. Michael says, I will cover you in this transition. I will guide your words so they are wrapped in wisdom. I will lead you away from distraction and into direction. I will open doors you didn't even know existed, and I will shut the ones that could have delayed you. You will feel lighter. You will feel more certain. And you will stop questioning whether you are in the right place, because you will see, over and over, that you are. Beloved, imagine your life 6 months from now. The heaviness gone. The relationships around you honest and uplifting. Your days filled with work and connections that bring joy instead of exhaustion. A home that feels like peace when you walk in. A heart that doesn't race with anxiety when you think of the future, but rests in excitement for what's ahead. This is not a dream, this is what heaven is building for you right now. But here is what I need from you in this moment. Say yes to it. Say yes to release. Say yes to new. Say yes to the blessings with your name on them. And as you do, know that you are not walking into this next chapter alone. You are surrounded, covered, and guided every step of the way. This is your final confirmation. The shift is not coming one day, it's happening now. The truth is on its way, the blessings are in motion, and the peace you've been craving is closer than your next breath. Stay ready. Stay open. And remember, when it arrives, it will feel like home. I am Archangel Michael. I have spoken this over you. And I will see it through with you until it is complete.